Hi guys, it's Kia from Petals Bath Boutique, and today I am making melt and pour soap from scratch. And I think it's gonna take a while for this to happen. Pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is making hot process soap, and then I'm gonna add glycerin to it, and this should turn it into melt and pour. And I got the recipe from C's blog, and I'll put a link below for anyone that wants to go and check that out. But I just thought it'd be cool to try. For the fall and winter, I plan to be doing quite a bit of soaps that involve melt and pour and that involve embeds. And with so many, it's actually quicker just to do it with the melt and pour. So I figure, why not make my own? So I'll just keep bringing you back as I go through the process here. Right now I'm melting my oils, and you can see the little specks over here. I'm trying to do this with one hand. The little specks over here, that's the stearic acid, so I'm waiting for that to melt. And then I'll be adding my lye water and pretty much taking this through the hot process steps, and I'll bring you back as I go through that. Alright. Okay, so I've just added my lye water, and you can see it sort of started thickening up over there. I think that's because of the stearic acid. And I should let you know that what I have in here, I'm sorry, I'm like all in the light here, but what I have in here is coconut oil, palm oil, and castor oil, and then the stearic acid, and I just added my lye water. So I'm gonna start stick blending this, and I'll bring you back once I get to trace. Oh my goodness, I just wanted to show you, I added the lye water and I haven't even stick blended yet. Already it started thickening up here. I'm still going to go ahead and stick blend a bit and see what happens, but it's actually already started thickening up. I'm pretty sure this is because of the stearic acid, because the oils were hot and the lye water was very hot. I had just poured that, so I'll go ahead and stick blend and I'll be back. Okay, so right now I'm at the point where it's I reached a trace, and it's actually pretty thick, so I'm going to close the lid and let this start to cook. It'll start to go through a gel, and I'll just periodically come back and stir it and bring you back as I go along. Okay, I'm back, and I don't know how I always do this, but I tend to miss the mashed potatoes phase, the gel phase, and mine just, like, it just straight goes to applesauce. I mean, it just goes through all the phases really quickly. I mean, this is a pretty small batch here. I'm just doing, since it's my first time, I'm just doing enough to maybe do about 2 pounds of soap. I am going to do a zap test right now, and if this is ready, I'm going to go ahead and add my glycerin. I'll be right back. I'm actually going to go ahead and pretty much show you what a zap test is. I'm sure someone's going to ask, but I just took a small piece of the soap right off of the spatula, and I'm letting it cool on my finger, and I'm rolling it into a little ball. And once it's cooled, I'm just going to put it on the tip of my tongue. And it didn't zap me. If you've ever put your tongue to a battery, you'll kind of get an idea of what the zap is like. So just discard that, and my soap here is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and get my glycerin ready, and I'll be back. So now I'm pouring in the vegetable glycerin here. And then I'm going to stir it and allow this to cook some more. It should start turning clear. Once I put the camera down, I'll scrape that measuring cup out. So just going to stir that all in, and then I'll close the lid and let it cook some more, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty much clear now. It wants to keep getting the skin on top every time I open it to stir. And I guess if I were using this to actually make like bars of soap or something, I would probably skim this off. But since I'm using it for embeds, it's really not going to matter once the soap is colored and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this into my mold. I think it's ready. I had read on the posts from several other people that have tried this method that the soap does sweat quite a bit. So I reduced the amount of glycerin that I used. I used 2/3 of the recommended amount of glycerin, and so far so good. I mean, it's still pretty clear here. I'm gonna go ahead and pour and see how it firms up and melts back down, and I'll keep you posted. Alright, okay, so here is the glycerin soap poured into my mold here, and genius that I am, I forgot to get my alcohol. So it's already started setting up, so it's too late to spritz the top to get rid of the air bubbles. But mine is like this sort of golden color, which once again, I mean, it's fine. I'm just using this for embeds. Most of them are going to have mica in them or glitter on top, so it's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and let this firm up, and then once I unmold, I'll bring you back and let you have a look, and then I'll also let you see what embeds I'm able to create with it. Alright, okay, so I'm back. It's actually several days later, and I have really been busy with my melt and pour soap. This is what's left for right now from the chunk that I made. I keep it in this plastic. Let's see, the positives on this soap, the upside, the pros, is that it firms up really quick. Normally when I do melt and pour embeds, it takes a while. I usually have to put them in the freezer or something like that for them to firm up. I mean, you know, so I can unmold quickly. These, I have to work really fast. That's one of the downsides. I have to work really fast with it. I don't know if it's because I did the glycerin discount or what, but they firm up very quick, so I have to pour quickly. They sweat like crazy. They really do sweat. This melt and pour base really does sweat. This isn't sweat that you're seeing on them right now. This is glitter, because for the soaps that I'm going to be doing, I think this one has mica and glitter. These are glittered, and these have mica on them. But they really do sweat, and but they hold the scent very well. I had read someone had done this. I can't remember if I read it on her blog or saw the video, but someone had tried it and said that her base didn't hold scent well. These hold scent very well. I mean, just a few drops of fragrance oil and the whole thing is scented. So that's definitely a plus. Since they're embeds, the lather's okay. That's it. I feel like the cold process soap, my cold process soap definitely gives me much better lather. So I wouldn't be using these to make a bar of soap. But in my opinion, it's perfect for embeds. Like I said before, I get to control the ingredients that goes into the base, so that's a plus. And you know, when I need something quickly, I don't have to order it. I can just make the base up really quick myself. I use it the same day. I don't know if you guys can see the sweat on there. Let me see. I don't want to touch them. I don't have gloves on. I don't want to leave fingerprints or anything like that on them. But that shine there, that would be the sweat. But anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because they firm up so quick, I use them same day. I think the whole process of making the soap took me about 30 minutes. It took maybe another 30 minutes for it to firm up once I poured it into the mold, and I used it right away. Right away I used it to make my embeds, to start, you know, melting and playing around with. So this is what I have so far. Hopefully this was helpful to someone, and yeah, so I'll be back to show you what I'm doing with these embeds. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.